Am I the a-hole for refusing to tell my husband the gender of our baby after he skipped going to a doctor's appointment with me? Ooh, that depends. Let's see. My husband and I are expecting. This is our first baby and we're excited. Thing is, he barely attends any doctor's appointments with me and his excuses aren't even valid. Red flag. He's willing to miss the doctor's appointments over soccer or a drink or a board game with his friends. Nope, you're not the a-hole. Case closed. You win. His response will always be, I'm not the one carrying the baby. Why do I have to go see the doctor with you? You dummy. It's because you get to learn about the process of having a baby and bond with your baby's mother and hear the heartbeat and potentially see the baby on the screen. Okay. Last week was my final straw. He was supposed to come with me for the baby's gender reveal appointment, but he chose not to come last minute because his friend invited him to a fish and chips meal. Are they having this stuff in the middle of the day? I'm so confused. I mean, when I was pregnant, all my appointments were in the middle of the day. So I was assuming he was like working, which I mean, isn't a nice excuse, but it's at least a valid excuse. But to go have dinner with friends to miss the gender of your baby that you helped create? Something stinks, and it's not the fish and chips, I'll tell you that. I was pretty livid, but didn't make a fuss about it because my mom went with me instead. That's a great mom. We love you, Mom. He texted me asking me to tell him the results, but I refused to tell him, and I don't blame you. He kept spam calling me, but I hung up each time. He came home fuming, demanding I tell him the results, but I refused and bluntly told him, since he refused to attend the appointment, he gets no results until after the baby's born. And I said I was willing to die on this hill. That's not your pregnancy hormones going out of whack. He deserves it. Sorry, he's the a-hole for being an a-hole, okay? It's him, not you. He went off calling me spiteful and immature for doing this and punishing him. But it wasn't punishing you when he decided that fish and chips was more important than going to support you on your appointments with your and his child. Got it. He said he's the father and has the right to know. You're the mother and you have the right to have the baby's father there with you and supporting you. Shoo, I'm getting angry. He then called me dramatic since I wasn't alone and my mom was with me. Not dramatic. I said, he gets no results, period. He's been fuming about it and told his family, and now they're pressuring me to stop playing mind games with him and tell him, but I declined. Am I the a-hole? Listen, first off, so many red flags. Oh my gosh, I just did influencer hands. Sorry. So many red flags between him, but also his family, because they're literally manipulating you into telling him when it's his fault. He showed you by his actions that going to the appointment and being there and learning the gender of his child was not as important as fish and chips dinner with his friends. So therefore, he chose what was more important. You're choosing to keep the results to yourself because he doesn't need to know. But his family chiming in, I worry about the family here. They, red flags for all of them. All of them. Am I the a-hole? No, ma'am. You're not the a-hole. I worry about what co-parenting is going to be like with this individual. We have an update. Hi. So first of all, wow, I did not expect this to blow up. Sorry, I can't answer any comments because of feeling overwhelmed. I just wanted to mention that my husband just attempted to contact my doctor to get the results. What an idiot. This all could have been avoided if you just went. Wow. It didn't go well, and we had another argument over it. And he didn't get it since his mom was the one who made the call. He's one of those. He's got to have mommy do his business for him. Girl, you better run. I mean, run as fast as you can, because if he's already acting like this, he's already showing you that you and the baby are not your priority. Therefore, what's it going to be like when the baby gets here? That's what I'm concerned about. But no, you are not the a-hole at all. And Reddit agrees. We have this comment here that says, already a deadbeat dad before the baby's even born. Point proven. Okay? Point proven right there. You are not the a-hole.